way you address your partner before your family and friends is the way they are going to take them even in your absence. Sometimes when you have a problem in your marriage, there are some things that you have to keep for yourself as you resolve them as a couple without third parties. In today's video, I want us to look at conflict resolution in a marriage. If you're watching me for the very first time, my name is Asperia and this is my YouTube channel. For my returning subscribers, mwah. Keep it here and like this video. Let's dive into it. Asperia. Number one, first keep the matter to yourselves. Now, sometimes when you go through a challenge, it is very important for you to speak out. That is sometimes. But sometimes it's also very important for you not to speak out to some people. Sometimes you call your parents and you tell them how bad your man is, how bad your wife is, and that is when you are still angry. And when you calm down and probably you handle the situation, you forgive each other, your family members still look at your partner as that bad. And even if you have forgiven him, they will not forgive him. They will still look at him as bad as that man who had our child. And that is very dangerous because it causes disrespect from your parents. You know, it is very hard if my daughter will call me and tell me my husband is doing this and that. It is very hard for me as a mother to let it go. The same way your father and mother are finding it hard to like your husband or your wife, and because you keep reporting to them your marital issues. Now, before you involve in third parties, have you tried to solve this problem as a couple? Have you? And also, the way you report the problem to your parents or your friends or anyone, your relatives, it matters a lot. That's why when you are still angry, when you are not calm, first calm down. First handle it and at an individual level, and then if it doesn't work, involve third parties. So, as you are trying to handle that conflict in your marriage, don't report things, mango. First, calm down. And then, secondly, stay calm and composed. It is very important to stay calm, especially when you are handling a problem in your marriage. Anger and resentment are killing marriages very fast. Because when you are angry, you don't actually remember any good thing that your partner has done for you. Anger will only bring the negative side of your partner, and anger will always drive you crazy and make you to do mistakes, like regrettable mistakes that you wouldn't want, to listen about. I know how hard it is to deal with anger. I have done videos about how to deal with anger in a marriage on a personal basis. You can check them out on this channel and they can help you. So stay calm. Stay calm. Know that the person that you married is as imperfect as you are, and you too, you are capable of doing that very mistake. So that will help you to stay calm and you handle your issues very well. Then number three, avoid blaming and criticizing. If you want your marriage to be successful and you want that situation that you're going through to end, you are going to avoid this pointing fingers at the other person. You have to acknowledge that you are also part of that problem. It is always easy for us to criticize one another, telling them you did this, I did this, and that. You forget that the four remaining fingers are pointing at you. In other words, you are also somehow part of that problem. So if you are looking for a solution, you're going to be understanding, you're going to be listening, you're going to take time and absorb what your partner is talking about before you do react. before you blame. The moment you blame someone, before they even speak, there is nothing they can, learn. There is nothing they can change because they know, after all, she's already blaming me. He's already blaming. He's criticizing me. Criticism lead to nagging. You end up being a nagging woman, a nagging husband because you are only criticizing. You're not willing to speak or communicate in a way of handling this situation, but you're only wanting to prove your side that you're fine, you're innocent, you're that good, and the other side is wrong. And in that, you only win an argument, but you don't win a soul. You don't actually help someone to change, you only win that argument. Be like, yes, I told him, I'm the one who is okay, he's wrong. But at the end of it all, did he learn something? So avoid criticism. Number 4, listen actively and empathetically. Listen. It is very important for you to listen to the side of your spouse. Yes, sometimes you would get someone telling you that I found your spouse doing this, or your spouse tells you something that you didn't really expect. Listen. As you're talking about something, you are handling this conflict. Listen, activate listening ears. Sometimes we listen to answer, not understand. You listen as he's speaking, you're adding, and you keep starting things. Proverbs chapter 15 says, a soft answer turneth away wrath, but grievous words they stir up anger. So when you continue to, add words as someone is speaking, you are only making it become like fire and hell, but you're not helping, you know. So if you want to resolve this conflict, please listen empathetically. When you have empathy, it is like putting yourself in the shoes of this person, and you want to listen like in a way of helping this person out, discover this person's weakness and help them to come out of it. So when you're having your spouse, you're talking to your wife, please let her speak. As she's speaking, listen carefully and empathetically. Activate that empathy. Be like, wow, if I were in her shoe, I would have said the same words that she's saying right now. Don't be that defensive man, defensive woman that every time you're speaking, she's defending, you're defending. At the end of the day, you're not going to achieve anything. You're going to, win the argument, right? But you have not solved the conflict. And that will cause bitterness and resentment. And you don't want to be with a bitter person. The next thing, number 5, focus on finding out solutions together. What can we do? Okay, now that we have discovered this is the problem, this needs, what can we do? Like, how can we solve it? Find common grounds to compromise. Can I stop this? Can I do this? If I do this, is she going to be happy? Is he going to be happy? So how can I, have that question after that conflict? How can I put things right? How can I make it work again? And slowly, slowly, by God's grace, is going to help you find solutions together. And then, second last, forgive and let go of resentment. You guys, forgiveness is not easy as it is said. But Jesus said we should forgive 70 times, 7 times. That is so much. So that means that we are going to be hurt even every day. But forgive and let go. There is this when you forgive someone and you feel like, yeah, okay, it's okay. It's fine, but you're still bitter about the situation. No, that's not forgiveness. Forgiveness is letting go of something, pardoning someone in their mistakes and letting it go. Okay, you don't bring it again. Tomorrow you have a problem. Again, the other time you did this, then you bring the things that you even resolved long time ago. Forgive and let go. And lastly, pray together. Prayer moves mountain. Sometimes you have a problem in your marriage and you feel like we can't solve this. Even third parties, the pastors, the counselors, they fail. But there is one person that can never fail, and that is God. So when you choose to trust Him, lifting yourselves in prayer together in your marriage, God can give you the grace and ability to solve that matter, and it goes away from your table, and you'll be happy because He is the author of marriage. Where the people are happy in marriage, that is where His joy is. He never wants anyone to be miserable in their marriages. That's why He says, tell me all your struggles, all your burdens, and I will give you rest. So tell Him, Father, there's something disturbing us. Please help us. Give us, wisdom on how to handle this. I know you could be going through something as you're watching me right now, and probably you're feeling like your marriage cannot work again. I want to encourage you that it can work. Please, if you put these things in practice by God's grace, your marriage can work again. Thank you so much for watching this video. Kindly like it, share it, give us a comment, and do not forget to subscribe if you haven't subscribed. See you again in the next video. Bye.